Looking for guidance or to manifest positive change in your life? I'm going to share with you 3 ways to talk to the universe that can help you do it. I'm Tammy Mastroberte, best-selling author of the books The Universe is Talking to You and The Higher Help Method, and I teach people how to tap in to the higher helpline of the universe for guidance, answers, using spiritual tools to create a life they love. Now, let me be clear. You are already talking to the universe all day, every day. How? Through your thoughts, your feelings and emotions, your beliefs, your actions. All of that is broadcasting to the universe what you want and what you're trying to create. However, the majority of us are doing so subconsciously or absent-mindedly rather than consciously talking to the universe. And yes, it makes a big difference. And yes, there are more than 3 ways to talk to the universe. There are so many spiritual tools and techniques that we have available to us that we can use to communicate with the universe, spirit, source, God, whatever name you call your higher power, as well as our higher helpers, which I talk about all the time. They include saints, angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters, the list goes on and on. But here, I'm going to highlight with you 3 easy ones for you to get started developing this 2-way communication, this intimate relationship with a higher power. So let's start with number 1, the easiest one, prayer. Now, you can call it prayer, you can call it invocation, you can call it setting an intention, you can call it simply talking to and asking for help, whatever word you want to call it. But I want you to start doing it every day. Every day, I want you to start calling in your higher helpers, calling in the energy of the universe to assist you, not only in the big things that you're trying to create, but in anything that you have going on before you that day. You can call in your higher helpers and ask the universe, talk to the universe through prayer for anything that you need. Again, I say it all the time, but it bears repeating. You are not meant to do anything by yourself. So there is a very simple way that I like to call in higher help. If you are just getting started, you can download my morning prayer below for free, which gives you these steps and sets a section in it for your own intentions for that day. It calls in and it does all of my 5-step prayer formula. I'll also link that video below going through that whole formula for you. It takes a lot longer to explain than to do. But basically, you're going to call in your collective team. The collective team to me is all of my angels, guides, loved ones who have passed on, and all those in what I call my soul society, which is basically all of those on the other side who are assisting me in some way, and I may not know who they are, I may never have met them in this life, etc. Only those of the highest of vibration, and I explain what I need help with. Then I'll call in my specific higher helpers that might be helping me, that I'm working on something every day toward, or something that I'm facing that day. I call in those higher helpers and I just explain what I'm looking for assistance with. Then I always ask them to please send me the signs, the synchronicities, the ideas, the people, the opportunities, the resources to assist me in making something go smoothly. It could be a job interview, it could be a meeting, it could be a party that I have to go to, it could be an uncomfortable situation that I'm facing, it could be getting a parking space at the grocery store in a rainstorm. Whatever it might be, I call in those higher helpers and I ask them to send me the signs, the guidance, etc. And then I thank them so very much for their assistance, for their help, and that's the end of it. You need to really start your day bringing the resources of the universe, the energy of the universe, and all of these higher helpers with you throughout the day. That is the easiest way to start talking to the universe and consciously engaging it in your life. Number 2, the universe talks to you through signs and synchronicity. They often come out of the blue. It's often things that repeat in your life over and over again. So the name of a book, the name of a doctor, a particular type of healing modality, whatever it might be, you see these themes or this particular thing repeating over and over and over. The universe is trying to get your attention, okay? So one way to start talking to it and engaging it, because remember, you have a relationship with the universe, with your higher helpers, right? You're not in anything alone. We want to nurture this relationship, and we want two-way communication so that we have the guidance and the answers that we need, that we can rely upon as we're moving through our life to solve problems, to know which way to go, all of it. So what I like to do, and especially if you're new to this, is to assign a sign. Now, if you're working with a particular higher helper, you can assign a sign to that higher helper. If you are just looking for a sign of reassurance, which I talk about in the higher help method, you can assign a sign to the collective in terms of all of your angels and guides around a specific thing. But you want to assign a sign. I always like to start with, let me give you this sign to let me know you hear me, to let me know you're around me, right? So I just want you to pick a sign. Anything, don't overthink it, don't overdo it, pick a sign. A red rose, a blue butterfly, a green heart, a squirrel, right? Any animal, anything that you can think of, a song on the radio. Just pick something. Don't overthink it, don't change it 15 times, because I've had people who were like, well, I assigned this sign and then I thought, no, that's not good, so I changed to another sign, and then the first sign I got. Don't confuse yourself. Don't think it's too hard, because I've had some people come up with the most obscure things and they've gotten them. So just pick a sign that you want the universe to use and just say, hey, universe, or hey, higher helper, I just really need to know you're around me and that you're hearing me. Can you use the sign of X, Y, and Z in the next 3 days or so? And please help me recognize it when it arrives. And then you're talking to the universe, and when you get the sign, the universe is talking back. This is how the universe communicates with you, through signs, through synchronistic experiences, through coincidences that don't exist. I don't believe there's anything really that is a coincidence. Everything is happening for your highest good, whether you realize it or not, even the seemingly bad things, right? And I talk all about that in my first book, The Universe is Talking to You. That and the Higher Help Method books are linked below. But assigning a sign will get you jump started with that two-way communication with the universe. Now, the third way that you can communicate with the universe is through purposeful gratitude. Something that I call focused gratitude, which I'll explain in a minute. Remember, I started this video off saying that you're always talking to the universe, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, all of it, talking to the universe, right? But you're usually doing it subconsciously, unconsciously, whatever word you want to use. It really is the subconscious mind that is talking. But if you can be conscious about it, and consciously focus on your thoughts and your emotions on something good, that's what you're putting out there to return back to you. So, gratitude is talking to the universe, because you are putting out there things that you are grateful for. Now, I like focused gratitude because I say if you're stuck in some area of your life, that's where you need to shift your energy the most, right? Now, if that's difficult for you, for whatever reason, maybe that area it brings up too much emotion, can you focus on gratitude in any area? 100%. Never can go wrong with gratitude, okay? But I like focused gratitude because then I'm focusing and shifting my energy specifically around the area I'm stuck. So being focused on gratitude on those stuck areas is really, really powerful when you're trying to shift them. However, gratitude in general works. So when you take time throughout the day, 2 to 3 times a day, set an alarm on your phone and just look for things to be grateful for that happened either in that day, in that week. The more you do it, you'll start training your brain to look for the good around you, and it'll be easier and easier for you to find things to be grateful for that recently happened. But when you're just getting started, sometimes you need to go back into your childhood, go back into anything that you can think of, even if it's not right now, and be grateful for it. Appreciate it. I am so grateful for X, Y, and Z because da 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 da, and really feel like, oh my gosh, that was so wonderful. You're talking to the universe, and you're consciously talking to the universe, and you're telling the universe, hey, this is amazing. Send me more of this. So that's the third way that you can start consciously talking to the universe. The goal is to tap into what I call that higher helpline. The universe is constantly guiding you. It's constantly sending you answers. If you can learn how to cultivate that relationship, which is what I teach, and if you can learn to open up the two-way communication, everything in life gets very much easier for you. Because you're not doing it alone anymore. Because you have an all-knowing, all-seeing, all-powerful partner that you are engaging with on a regular basis. So I want you to try this. If you've already tried it and you see the amazing results, leave a comment below. Tag someone who needs to do this or needs this in their life, or you think this can help. Be sure to like the video, and I will see you guys next time.